Alright, we're going to find the area of this checkerboard. So I've already measured it out. And remember, when we find the area, we multiply the length times the width. So in this case, our length is 24 inches and our width is 24 inches. So I'm going to set up two different ways that we could solve this. So the first one, we'll do the area model. And I'm going to break 24 into 20 and 4. So I'll do that for both of them. Now I'm going to multiply 20 times both numbers on top. So 20 times 20 gives us 400. 20 times 4 would give us 80. So 4 times 20 would be 80. And then 4 times 4 is 16. So then I'm going to add all of these together, and I'm going to add them together in groups. So 400 plus 80 gives me 480. And then 80 plus 16 gives me 96. So I add these two together. These are our partial products. And then I end up with 576. So now I'm going to do it using the standard algorithm. So I've got 24 times 24. And so we've talked about this some, so let's see what you remember for this. So we will start out multiplying 4 times 4 and get 16. And then I can carry the 1. And then I'm multiplying 4 times 2, but it's actually like multiplying 4 times 20. But I can think of it just as 4 times 2 because I'm going to line it up by place value. So that gives me 8, and then I'm adding the 1, which is actually like adding 10, so that would give me 9. So I've got 9 here, which is 96, whenever I have it lined up by place value. And then I'm going to go ahead and multiply everything by the 20. And then remember to keep that lined up, I put a 0 before I start multiplying. That shifts the digits over to the left, making them 10 times greater. So now I can just do 2 times 4 to get 8, and then 2 times 2 gives me 4. Then I'm going to add these two together. And if you'll notice, these are the same partial products that we got over here. So I've got 96 and 480. So when I put them together, I get the same answer of 576. And so because we were finding the area of the rug, I do want to go ahead and put my units. So this is square inches. So it was 576 square inches. All right, now we're going to do one other problem. And so if you'll remember, back when we did volume, we multiplied the length times the width times the height. So I've already measured the length, width, and height in centimeters of this box. So I've got it 30 by 13 by 21. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply the length times the width first. So 30 times 13. So I'm going to set up an area model for this one. And since I've got 0 ones, I can just write 30 here. And then for 13, 10 and 3. So 30 times 10 gives me 300. And then 30 times 3 gives me 90. So I've got 390. And then now I'm going to multiply that by the height. So 390 times 21. So this time I'm going to use the algorithm again. So I'm going to multiply the 1 by each digit. So 1 times 0 would be 0. 1 times 9 gives me 9. 1 times 3 is 3. So now I'm going to multiply everything by 20. And again, to keep everything lined up, I'm going to put a 0 first. So then I can just do 2 times 0, it gives me 0. 2 times 9 is 18. And then I carry my 1. So I'm actually multiplying 20 times 300. But because I have everything lined up by place value, I can just think of this as 2 times 3 is 6, and then plus 1 is 7. So So then I add these two together, and I get my final answer of 8,190. And remember, since this is volume, I measured the volume of the box. My units are going to be cubic, and this was in centimeters. So 8,190 cubic centimeters is the volume of the box. All right, so now you've got some more practice problems on the form to work out. Do your best.